Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve McCrelly coming to you with another video. As you guys can see on the screen, I changed up the picture a little bit. I took this as a screenshot right before the battle so you guys could see the entire opponent's team. But this is a VGC 2016 rule double battle on the battle spot. And this time I face off against a person named Kevin. And looking at my opponent's team, it's the first Xerneas I've seen in a while, but I've got some good counters for Xerneas on my team. I see the Amoonguss. The Moongus can't do anything to my team. I don't have anything water. I assume it's just for the Kyogre. And he's got the Landorus and the Thundurus. So, interesting team by my opponent, but I have some good stuff to counter it. And so we're going to go ahead and get this battle started. And looking at my opponent's team and everything, I decided to start off with Porygon 2 and Venusaur because Porygon 2 can hit Landorus and Thundurus hard with the Ice Beam, and Venusaur resists, or doesn't, the only opponent's Pokemon that has super effective moves against Venusaur is the Groudon, but I can just Mega Evolve, get the Thick Fat, and take less damage. And surprisingly, he starts off with the Landorus Therian form and the Kangaskhan. So I get the special attack boost from download. So I know that I'd be able to take out that Landorus with an Ice Beam as long as he's not holding a Focus Sash. So my opponent sees that, and my opponent switches out into his Groudon. So, and he also will Mega Evolve here with his Kangaskhan, which is predictable. I mean, nothing special there. And this turn, I was expecting maybe the Groudon to come in. So with my Venusaur, I didn't Mega Evolve. So in case it did come in, I'd get my my speed boost from my ability, and from my Chlorophyll ability specifically. And I Protect here is predicting the Fake Out from the Kangaskhan. So that was a good prediction by me. And with Porygon 2, I couldn't not go for the Ice Beam, because even I was expecting the Groudon to come in, but I said I could still get some good damage off. So my opponent here goes for the Sucker Punch on the Porygon 2, which is not going to work. After seeing that damage, I know that my Frenzy Plant from my Venusaur will be able to take out the Groudon, so immediately I neutralize that threat. It's worth recharging the next turn and possibly getting double targeted, but I also get the Trick Room off with Porygon 2. So if that Landorus can't come back in, because you'll get outsped. And I see the last Pokemon my opponent has is Thundurus, which was interesting. I was expecting the Xerneas from my opponent, to be honest, but I guess when he saw my Aegislash, he knew that it'd be big trouble for him, because from my Aegislash, a Gyro Ball against a Geomancy boosted Xerneas is 1-hit KO. So here we're going to see my opponent goes for the Sucker Punch on my Porygon 2, and I go for an Ice Beam, which does fantastic damage after that download boost. And he goes for Thunderbolt. He goes for the double target on the Porygon 2. He really wants this thing gone. But after that damage right there, he sees that he can't do that again, because if my Porygon 2 stays up, it's going to get an Ice Beam off. So I predict him to go for a Thunder Wave here, or a Swagger. It's pretty much his only option. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, which is fine. I still get my Ice Beam off, so I do get that Thundurus taken care of. We can see my opponent didn't go for the Sucker Punch there, so that means he's either going for a Low Kick, or for a Return, or Double Edge, which is probably going to take me out. So I go for the Sludge Bomb here. I was expecting to take that Thundurus down, and I get the Paralyze or the Poison Hacks, but I don't really think it matters that much, because we did take out about half. So assuming that wasn't a high roll, one more would take it out anyways. And he gets the Double Edge off on my Porygon 2, which is fine. Now it's going to give me a new switch in. So, and plus with that Double Edge damage, the poison doesn't really even matter, because one more Sludge Bomb will take him out. And we all know that the Mega Kangaskhan does not carry Protect. So I have my Groudon in the back, and I also have my Dialga. So we see the Landorus. I knew that was coming in, and my Dialga's holding the Shuka Berry, so I can survive an Earth Power. I assume he's not going to be carrying Earthquake, so I can be Earth Power. And the Intimidate isn't going to do anything against me. Against my Groudon, it would hurt me a little bit. And here, I say, well, he's probably going to Protect with the Landorus. If not, it doesn't really matter anyways. I go for the Sludge Bomb from the Venusaur to take out that Mega Kangaskhan, because that's really the only threat that he has. So there goes that. And now we got a 3 versus 1. So he goes for the double Protect and he gets it, which isn't really that surprising. It's a 50% chance, so it's 1 in 2, so it's going to happen a lot more than not. So he does it to stall at the Trick Room, so now he is the fastest Pokemon on the field. I'm going to see he goes for the Earth Power, but I'm going to eat that up with my Shuka Berry. And that's pretty much going to be it. So it does less than half, so even without the Shukaberry I should have survived anyways. And we see he's Life Orb, he's not Focus Sash. So Dialga gets the Flash Cannon. I didn't go for Draco Meteor because it has the chance of missing. And I go for the Frenzy Plant also has a chance of missing, but it's neutral damage. So that's going to be it. I feel like this battle I made some good predictions against my opponent, especially at the beginning with my opponent's Mega Kangaskhan and with the Landorus and the Switch-ins and everything. But that's going to be it for this battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this new picture helps you guys out a little bit, see my opponent's team, so you can see, well, I can, for example, against him, I can rule out the Amoonguss immediately. I was actually thinking that he was going to bring the Xerneas, and I was ruling out the Thundurus or the Landorus. But it's all good. We got the victory, so that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys get any suggestions. I might be making some changes to my team right now. I'm thinking of some of the most common Pokemon out there and how I can fight against them. So there might be some changes coming to the team again. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.